Hey everyone, welcome back to the Comic Boot. This is episode 29, and I'm Kalen.
And I just hit pause.
Did you really?
On the music, though.
Oh,
yeah.
So we're still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Asshole.
Dude, I'm telling you, I lost my mind. I didn't upload on Thursday last week, and for that I apologize. And, yeah. This week's been weird, man.
A little bit. I think it's been weird for everybody.
It's been weird.
Anyway,
so... It's probably karma backlash for us loving Batman vs. Superman. Too much.
We talked about BVS last week, and now the universe is like, no, that was a shitty movie, guys.
Hey, but Jay Baruchel, know his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out and he goes, that was my second favorite movie of 2016.
What was his
And I'm
first?
like, see? I'm not alone. It was the movie where Amy Adams gets kidnapped.
I don't...
And it's Jake Gyllenhaal? I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal. What the hell is the name of that movie? Well, she gets kidnapped and, now I gotta Google search it. Because we're just riffing at this point, but...
Anyway, yeah. Okay, so... Where to begin? Marvel is doing a new event called the Secret Empire. That's kind of like the big thing that they're pushing now. And basically it's Hydra.
Nocturnal Animals.
Oh, is that what... Okay, see, I have not seen that one yet.
Neither have I, but I want to. She was in 3 big movies last year. That's crazy.
She's
Arrival, Nocturnal Animals, and BVS.
She's really rolling in the dough right now. She's popular. I mean, she just... Didn't she get an Oscar nomination before all this?
Yeah, American Hustle.
Okay, so I think after American Hustle, she kind of blew up more. It's weird. It's like, well, it's not
she was in
weird,
Man of Steel
but...
and American Hustle in 13. God, that's crazy. Good old Lois.
I mean, she's worth it. She's good. Loved Arrival.
I just wanted her to stand up in the bathtub.
No, she... PG-13, man. Actually, it was rated R. The Ultimate Edition was rated R. But you don't really need to see... You don't need to have forced boobs, Logan.
Hey, driver!
Ooh, look at me!
Look at my titties!
Like, they're not even that great. Sit down, drunk, bridal chick.
He just grins like, stupid bitch. Sorry.
Okay.
For all the feminists out there, I apologize for using the word bitch. Julie and Julia.
I haven't seen that one.
Ninth Museum.
I have seen that.
Ninth Museum 2.
Amelia Earhart.
Yes. And of course Enchanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
No, you have to put that away.
Sorry. Okay, so you're talking Marvel Comics.
Yes, the new... Because we flipped through your preview book the other day.
Yeah, Marvel's not looking... Oh, you're talking about my preview book.
Yeah, the one that you just got. But It's not... what we've seen, we're not really excited about.
There's 3 books in here I give a shit about.
And, I mean, now the big thing is...
He's going to be outed as a Hydra agent, I'm assuming?
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, is that Cap is going to be found out as a Hydra agent. But it's all Hydra, because now I've been seeing comic book art where it's almost like... It's Doc Ock, but it's almost like Superior Spider-Man Doc Ock in a Hydra suit with the tentacles.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time thinking that this many people are fucking Nazis.
Right, and one person that Nick Spencer has decided to add to the list of people working for Hydra.
Yeah, okay, so
is Magneto.
Right. First of all, let's. What do Nazis hate?
Jews.
What is Magneto?
Jew.
Yeah.
So what the hell are they thinking?
Makes perfect sense. Maybe Nick Spencer is related to that Steven Spencer, whatever that neo-Nazi guy is with the little fucking French dog.
Oh god.
They're cousins.
Probably. Jesus. First he comes out and makes Captain America a Hydra agent.
Which I'm okay. I like it for shock value, but
it was a great shock value. Obviously, everyone was talking about it. People who don't even read comics were freaking out because they saw that last panel of
Hail Hydra.
Yeah,
after he threw out what's his name.
Yeah.
And nobody can remember.
And now there's news that Magneto's going to be a part of Hydra. It's like, why? It's a Nazi death cult. Why would someone who survived the Holocaust want to join these people? It makes no sense. And of course, I'm just probably being judgmental without actually having read Secret Empire. But just... No, there's no way you could turn that where it makes sense.
I need a magnifying glass for this thing because they have a party variant cover by Todd Nauck, Nauck, on here, but right next to it there is that image. Who the hell is that?
I think that's the Hulk. Yeah, that's the Hulk.
Amadeus Cho.
Yes.
Nazi. Got it. Right. That makes
Well,
sense.
they're doing all these. Well, you know Marvel. They have to do a variant for everything now because
Stupid.
they had all those Gwen Stacy variants like last year or 2 years ago.
Holy shit! Guess who's doing a variant for this?
Oh my God! Is it Scotty Young?
Well, yeah, he's trapped in a basement still. That poor bastard.
Can someone check on Scotty Young for us?
Send a pizza.
Send food and water.
If nothing else, slide it under the door. That poor son of a bitch. God, and all I want him to do is just stick to I Hate Fairyland. That's all I want him to do.
Yeah.
Just stick to that. That's your fucking wheelhouse. We need to break Scotty Young. Okay, we need to break Scotty Young out of Marvel.
Just somewhere in the Marvel basement.
He is somewhere in a basement, locked, chained
to a
in the
desk,
basement.
just pumping out these variants.
Draw more, son of a bitch.
If you want food, you'll finish this cover.
But yes, so
I don't even like Deadpool. Do it!
do it anyway. Make him look like a small child. Put a cigarette in his mouth. We are now in business with Marlboro. I think you have about. I think that it's worrisome that they are playing fast and loose with characters that we've all gotten to know over the last 20, 25, however freaking old you are. If you've been around since the X-Men movies started, we've seen Magneto, then we've seen his backstory on film with the concentration camp and all that stuff, and then even going into the Magneto solo run that they did before this now Marvel whatever.
Yeah,
that was his backstory. Okay, because the trade paper had the
what is the
doors
name?
of the concentration.
What was the name of that book?
Not really sure.
But there is an actual trade out there that is basically just about Magneto's origin, about him being in the concentration camps and him breaking out of the concentration camps.
But now this guy...
And now Nick Spencer is like, nope, we're going to make him part of Hydra. Just why?
I don't know, man. I just... That coupled with the fact that literally no one on social media gives a shit about Secret Empire.
No, they did. Was it a Twitter poll? It's like, how excited are you for Marvel's new Secret event?
It was like 2% of the people that took the poll were like, yeah.
Well, it might have been a little bit more.
I don't. It was not a lot.
No, people are not excited. And
then on top of that, Marvel comes out and they're doing 8 different tie-ins.
Yep.
Across 8 different books to make you buy 8 more books on top of the 8 or 6 or 8, however many are in this.
In the Secret Empire thing?
Yeah, I'll find out right now. 9. So there's 9 in Secret Empire.
Okay.
They have 8 tie-ins. That's 17 books total for this deal. And that's not including a possible epilogue that they always fucking do for these events. Yeah. So we're talking 18 books.
Oh my god.
So my suggestion, if you really want to read this, don't buy the singles. Get the freaking anthology or whatever.
Yeah,
spend $40, get all 20 issues, including, I'm sure like an epilogue 1.2, an epilogue 1.4.
Well, I mean, and we don't even know how long the tie-ins are running. Like, the tie-ins could be at least 3 issues.
Well, yeah, and they have a history of doing, like, Dragon... I think the first Prowler issue for Clone Conspiracy had maybe 4 lines of words in it. It was all him, like, jumping through a city. And that's why I immediately stopped having it pulled. So, to give you an idea of this, you have a prelude, which is Secret Empire Uprising, number 1, which means that we're going to get multiples of that. Well, it says one shot, so who knows?
Just the one.
Just the one, then. But then you have Captain America Steve Rogers, which is a tie-in. You have U.S. Avengers number 6, which is a tie-in, because that book title is doing so well. Sam Wilson 22, tie-in. Doctor Strange 21, tie-in. This will be the first or second book without Jason Aaron.
You said that's 21?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first book, because issue 20 is Jason Aaron.
Okay, so 21 is the first book without Jason Aaron. So maybe Jason Aaron goes,
see ya!
Fuck no. You're not taking my character and ruining it.
Right.
Ultimates 2 number 7 is a tie-in. There's 2 Ultimates. Deadpool 31, tie-in. Captain America Marvel The Mighty Captain Marvel, Mighty Captain Marvel number 5, tie-in. And then you have Secret Warriors number 2, tie-in. Secret Warriors number 1, tie-in. You have... That's it. So those are all your tie-ins. I mean, there's going to be 19 separate books or something ridiculous like that.
Well, I mean, it does sound ridiculous, but I think both companies do that. Like DC does that too.
DC did that, but it was 4 books.
To what event are you referring to?
The last one that they did, the Monsters, the Bat Family.
Oh, yeah. Night of the Monsters or something?
Yeah, it was Nightwing, Detective, Batman.
Just the Bat books.
It was the Bat books. That was it.
Okay. And then they kind of do that similarly with where they did like Night of the Owls and Death of the Family.
Yeah, which are old. I mean, they're old, but it's not within the last 4 years. I mean, those are all, older books, before
I'm pretty sure
Rebirth.
Death of the Family was in the past 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It was before I started reading comics hard.
Yeah, but I mean, again, they just stuck to the Bat books. It wasn't like a huge...
Yeah, and then any other tie-in is Universal for DC. The last massive thing they did was that monstrosity whenever they were moving headquarter bases, because that's what...
Oh my god, Convergence?
Convergence
that was so stupid.
Well, they made all these books because they knew they weren't going to be able to produce anything for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, when they moved
so instead of shutting down
one coast to the other.
Right, so instead of shutting down, they released Convergence.
Yeah.
And that's what that was.
But that was before Rebirth.
Yeah. Well, that was supposed to be like the catalyst for an idea of Rebirth, and they realized that they kind of fucked up, and they're like, let's just... Well, I don't think it was that. No, actually, it was the catalyst for Rebirth because it eliminated a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And that was the idea behind it. But then we haven't seen, what's his name? Talos since then, which was the main antagonist who turned protagonist of that book against Brainiac. So... But guess who's doing a variant for all new Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2? No, I stand corrected, just number 1.
Is it Scotty Young?
Holy fuck, you're good, dude.
It's always Scotty Young. He does a variant for everything.
I know, and Rocket's getting a hip-hop cover.
Is it one you're interested in?
I don't know, I don't see it here. There is one I am interested in. The Guardians of the Galaxy, right there.
Yeah, is that Black Eyed Peas?
That's Black Eyed Peas, bro.
I actually got one this time.
I know, that's a Black Eyed Peas cover. 4 of them on the cover. I might have to buy that one.
I mean, I might actually read All New Guardians of the Galaxy because it looks like it's the
Pacifist
original
Drex.
team. Well, it looks like it's the original team back together, and it's not, you know, because after the movie Guardians of the Galaxy came out and everyone loved it, Marvel just like went apeshit with Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they had.
And they're rebooting Groot again, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
And he's a baby? It's Baby Groot.
It's Baby Groot. They're so fucking playing on that.
Right. And
I may actually read Cable.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with the X-Men. Like, I
am going to buy Black Bolt 1. Because I'm very interested in that, yeah.
Why? That seems so out of character for you.
Not really, man. That dude is...
Have you read anything previously with Black Bolt?
Nope, but I know that like a whisper can, down anything, basically, right? Old Man Logan, isn't that Black Bolt in the desert that knocks down the symbiotic Tyrannosaurus Rex with a whisper, and then they're taken to Emma Frost?
Oh, that might have been Black Bolt.
I think it is.
But I know I'm going to pick up Blue and Gold, X-Men.
Luke Cage.
And Luke Cage. And Royals, which is the new Inhumans title. Where it's like all of them. Because I like Medusa. I think Medusa is really cool. Yeah, Luke Cage looks pretty badass.
It does.
They went aside from that cartoony Phoenix Force.
Well, they're combining the Thor, so Unworthy Thor is now working with Mighty Thor.
And they're introducing the Phoenix Force. And actually, that's what the solo Jean Grey book is going to be about, is her knowing her future and wanting to change it or be different or not be consumed by the Phoenix Force.